chicken.
Thanks.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most brutal defeats on Cobra Kai.
How's that kid's confidence going to be when he sees his sensei beaten to a pulp?
For this list, we'll be looking at the most savage losses endured by characters in the martial arts series. Since we'll be trying to focus on more legitimate scenarios, we'll avoid situations where losing opponents strike after already being defeated. Which loss was the hardest for you to watch? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Dojo Beatdown.
What are you doing here?
Sensei Kreese isn't back yet, so I'm gonna get you guys warmed up.
Sometime after Robby left Miyagi-Do behind for the first time, he asked to lead a group of Cobra Kai fighters. But his new dojo students don't exactly give him a warm welcome. To prove himself, Daniel's former protege challenges a group of Cobra Kais to hit him just once.
If any of you can land a hit, I'll go.
But these students had no idea that Robby was an absolute beast on the mat. Thanks to his versatile training, he's able to avoid getting struck while dealing out sharp blows of his own. Every student that challenges him is sent on a one-way ticket to a world of pain. The Cobra Kais learned the hard way that day that Robby is a fierce fighter that doesn't pull his punches.
No hard feelings?
Number 9. Miguel schools his tormentors.
What does a Cobra do? Slither!
When we first meet Miguel, he's an insecure high schooler struggling to defend himself against a mean-spirited group led by Kyler. But that changes when Johnny agrees to be his sensei and teaches him hard-hitting techniques. After gaining more confidence and a set of offensive skills, Miguel is able to take a stand one day during lunch.
It's not lame-ass karate. It's Cobra Kai.
He showcases that he's a fast Cobra Kai learner by mercilessly taking apart Kyler and his crooked crew. Near the end of the battle, Miguel gets really creative when he lands harsh hits with a lunch tray. Despite the brutality of his blows, both the audience and the student body were impressed by the fed-up teen's savage display.
All 4 of them?
Yeah.
Even that big dumb one?
Yeah, it all happened so fast. Everything just came together. I was blocking, I anticipated, I slithered.
Number 8. Daniel versus a hockey team.
Isn't this a blocking exercise? No! When you think you should be defending, you should be offending.
Despite a decades-long rivalry, Johnny and Daniel agree to join their forces and teach each other new styles to take down Cobra Kai. As part of the Miyagi-Do Sensei's training, he asked to fight an angry group of hockey players. Alone.
Come explain it to me down here.
Okay, I know what you're trying to do, all right? I'm not gonna get in a fight with that guy.
Daniel decides to show them exactly how fierce he can be. None of the athletes stand any chance against the fighter's fast and fearsome fists. And when Daniel really gets caught up in the moment, he goes after his opponents with one of their hockey sticks. The sensei finishes off the last opponent with a quick series of moves that look really excruciating. By the end of this fight, the players might have preferred to fight each other than to mess with Daniel.
Nice work, LaRusso. Way to assert your dominance.
What the hell were you?
No be there.
Number 7. Robby unleashes hell on Kenny.
I don't get why they're having us fight each other.
Just the luck of the draw. But no matter what happens, the fact that you made it this far at your age, it's a huge deal.
After Kenny is relentlessly tormented by his peers at school, he turns to Robby and Cobra Kai for guidance. The new recruit slowly builds up his fighting skills and forges a strong relationship with his mentor. However, their bright relationship takes a dark turn when they meet in the quarterfinals of the All-Valley tournament. Although Robby tries to go easy on his foe, Kreese tells him to stop holding back.
Are you fighting your friend or your opponent? I thought you wanted to be a champion.
The older fighter shows absolutely no mercy to Kenny. Over the course of a few minutes, Robby hits his friend with painful blows. The mentor also publicly humiliates his mentee in front of the crowd. Kenny leaves the fight with the bloody nose and the knowledge that he isn't safe from Robby's brutality.
Just let him cool off. Robby, you good?
Yeah.
Number 6. Terry attacks Johnny.
Whatever you and Kreese are up to, I'm gonna kick both of your asses back to the nursing home.
I would love to see you try.
In Season 4, Terry Silver re-enters the world of karate to teach Cobra Kai students once more. But it doesn't take long for this unstable man to get carried away. After messing with Johnny's head, Silver tricks the Eagle Fang Sensei into taking a kick to the face. The villain proceeds to viciously overpower the fighter with devastating blows. Fortunately, Kreese puts a stop to the beatdown before it can get any worse.
Let him go. Now.
The fact that the harsh sensei thought Terry had crossed a line speaks volumes about the severity of this defeat. Johnny was lucky that Miguel was there to help the beaten man after he tried to drown the pain of his loss.
What happened? Why'd you drink so much?
Old man can kick.
Number 5. Hawk draws blood. As the insecure Eli morphed into Hawk and trained in Cobra Kai, he became a much more cutthroat version of himself. One of the most brutal displays of his new personality occurred when Kreese brought in recruits who picked on Eli in the past. Hawk sees their entrances as new opportunities to inflict revenge.
You, big boy.
Oh, yeah. All right, who's going down next?
Let's go.
He's mine.
When facing off against his former tormentor, Brooks, the bird-themed Cobra Kai student easily gets the better of his foe and essentially beats him to a pulp. Hawk doesn't even need to be asked to finish his opponent off.
Wait, stop.
Finish it.
By the end of this brutal beatdown, some bystanders can't even stand to look at the bloodied and defeated Brooks. Hawk's revenge clearly went way too far.
All right, class. I think we can call it a day. Somebody pick him up.
Number 4. Chozen slaughters the Senseis.
It seems you weren't entirely honest with me, were you? Chozen.
Imagine honing your skills as a sensei for years or even decades. Suddenly, you and 4 of your peers are asked to confront one man and get utterly destroyed. This is the scenario that 5 unlucky men faced when they dared to take on Chozen. The villain turned hero deals out brutal blow after brutal blow. Throughout this fight, Chozen makes sure that everyone who ends up on the mat gets there in the most painful way possible. These senseis weren't the last ones to suffer a hard loss at the hands of the Miyagi-Do sensei, but they're still some of the best examples of why you should never get on Chozen's bad side.
Now we draw a line. No more expansion. No more senseis. No challenge Miyagi-Do.
Number 3. Johnny and Daniel battle Kreese.
What took you so long?
Johnny, Daniel, and their families suffered directly and indirectly at the hands of Kreese many times throughout Season 3. But the heroes finally decide they can't take this bad treatment anymore in the finale. After Johnny is taken out by a cheap blow from Kreese, Daniel runs in to finish the old sensei. Although the Miyagi-Do sensei initially has some trouble, he gets ahead by striking his opponent's pressure points and making the villain unable to use his limbs.
If an enemy insists on war, take away their ability to wage it.
Kreese's expression as he's rendered helpless speaks volumes. And to rub more salt in the wound, he has to watch his once favorite student team up with one of his most hated enemies. Losing the big battle and the battle for Johnny's loyalty must have stung.
It's a free country.
Not for you. Cobra Kai's gotta go.
Number 2. Broken arm.
How many?
4 of them?
5 of us. I like our odds.
Are you sure we should be doing this?
It's no secret that Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai students don't tend to get along. This longtime rivalry only heated up after the 2 dojos faced off in an utterly insane school brawl. After that intense battle royale, Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai students had another savage confrontation at an arcade. The fight is initially evenly matched until overwhelming reinforcements from Cobra Kai arrive. Amidst the chaos, things take a particularly painful turn when Hawk directs his fury toward his former best friend, Dimitri. Suddenly, the Cobra Kai student is encouraged by all his peers to snap the Miyagi-Do student's arm.
Do it! Finish him!
And Hawk does just that. The moment where he went through with this cruel break marked Hawk's ugliest moment on the show.
And Hawk got that beta Dimitri in an armbar like Chris Jericho and just cold-blooded. No mercy.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Terry takes Daniel down.
You bit off more than you could chew. And now that the writing's on the wall, you want to surrender? No. We are way past the time for white flags, Danny boy.
Daniel had plenty of reasons to tear Terry Silver apart before the two faced off for the first time on Cobra Kai. Unfortunately, the Miyagi-Do sensei simply wasn't ready for how fearsome his opponent truly was. Although Daniel manages to stay in the fight for a while, he gets hit with a series of crushing blows he can't recover from. He's left lying on the floor while Silver taunts him relentlessly.
I want you alive and well for what's about to happen. Well, alive at least.
While we knew the physical injuries were bad, we had no idea how deep the villain's words cut Daniel until the Miyagi-Do man announced he was giving up the fight completely. For a moment, Silver had completely destroyed the hero's body and spirit.
I'm done with karate.
What do you mean you're done with karate?
Must not give up. I am giving up.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.